Darrell K. Royal Memorial Stadium in Austin hosts the 74th meeting between the SMU Mustangs and the Texas Longhorns. SMU trying to extend their winning streak to 5 and break an 8-game slide to the Longhorns. First quarter action, it's 3rd and 10 for David Ash of the Longhorns. He'll look to fire the halfback screen pass to Jonathan Gray, but it's knocked away by the SMU defense. Good job holding the Longhorns to 3. On the Mustangs' first drive, 2nd and 10 for Neil Burcham. It looks like he fires it incomplete, but it's ruled a fumble on the field. A turnover recovered by Malcolm Brown of the Longhorns, and June Jones cannot be happy with the call. He thought it was incomplete, so did us up here in the booth, but it was ruled a fumble, and Texas as a result would take over after the turnover, and they would do this. 1st down and 10. Make it 2nd down and 3 from the 5-yard line. David Ash running the read option, breaking a tackle, and stiff arms into the end zone from 5 yards out. Touchdown Longhorns. They take a 10-0 lead, looking for the upset at home over the 11th ranked Mustangs. A touchdown from 5 yards out by David Ash. As you take a look at that fine stiff arm, Texas has their biggest lead of the game, but SMU will try to get back into it. It's 2nd and goal for Connor Preston, replacing the injured Burcham. He'll hand off to Traylon Sheed from 2 yards out, a touchdown run on the option, and it's 10-7 as we near the end of the first quarter, as SMU finally gets something going on offense and is able to capitalize. 10-7 game. This is Mike Loftus kicking off to the Longhorns on the very next play, and he'll head it down the field. That's Duke Thomas from his own end zone, weaving his way, looking for a big play. He hurdles a man and loses the ball. A fumble recovery by the Mustangs. One turnover each by each side, a fumble in either case, and Longhorn fans might question Thomas's decision to do that, but if he had been able to hold onto the ball, it would have been a big play. 3rd and 1 for Connor Preston. He'll find Jabryce Taylor for the 19-yard touchdown, and SMU has their first lead of the game, as Connor Preston, coming in for the injured Burcham, has fired 80% of his passes complete for over 60 yards and a touchdown on the day. SMU leads it 14-10 here in Austin as we near the end of the first quarter. It's Texas on their first drive of the second quarter. It's 2nd and goal. Handoff from Ash to Jonathan Gray. He'll score from 4 yards out, and this back and forth battle continues between these two squads. It's 17-14 Texas here in Austin. And Bevo is happy, of course, for that score. 17-14, number 20 Texas leads it, but not for long. 3rd and 1, Neil Burcham back in there. He finds Darius Joseph for the connection from 4 yards out. Touchdown SMU. They take a 21-17 lead, and Burcham's completed half of his passes for 100 yards, and now the touchdown strike. 21-17 SMU led near halftime. The defense would force a stop, get the ball back. 1st and goal, under a minute to go before halftime. Burcham keeps it on the option. He'll score a touchdown from a yard out, and SMU has their biggest lead of the game at halftime at 28-17, thanks to the great read by Neil Burcham from a yard out. Touchdown SMU. 28-17 in the third quarter. SMU looking to add on, and they will. Almost the same exact play that they scored just before halftime, a 1-yard touchdown run on the read option by Neil Burcham, except he went the other way that time. 35-17 now after the touchdown by Burcham, and SMU doubles up the Longhorns before you can say 6th Street. Another stop. It's 3rd and goal. Burcham scores to start the fourth, a 6-yard touchdown run. 17, and they are just about they might run away with this game again in the second half for the second week in a row. SMU has lifted the lid, begun to smell the steak dinner. But Texas isn't finished just yet, as that is Ash finding Jackson Shipley from 22 yards out for his first passing touchdown of the game. And just like that, Texas is back in it if they can get a stop. It's 42-24. And we'll see if the Longhorn defense can get a stop. 3rd and goal for Burcham and the Mustangs. He'll throw. It's caught. Darius Joseph, a touchdown from 6 yards out. And that should do it. The second time they connect for 6, SMU has essentially locked it up with a 49-24 lead here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 10 for Ash on their next drive. After Darius Joseph gets a completion for the touchdown, it's 3rd and 10 for David Ash. He wants to get back in at 3rd down. He's throwing to the left side, but it's intercepted by Jonathan Yenga. The second turnover of the day for the Longhorns, the only bad pass thrown by either quarterback, and SMU can run out the clock now after the interception by Jonathan Yenga. 49-24, except Texas does not let that happen. They'll score to make it a little closer. Ash will keep it on the option, and he won't be denied from 30 yards out. But that would end up being your final score as SMU picks up a crucial road win, 49-31 over the Texas Longhorns. SMU improves to 7-2 with the win and 3-2 in conference play, while Texas falls to 6-3, 2-3 in Southwest Conference games. Next up for the Mustangs is a visit from 3-6 Texas Tech. SMU looks to avoid a home loss next week here on Be Wildcat 2.